The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death. Ah, but I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started cleaning. But there's no walkie-talkie showing these crime scene photos. I don't understand it. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie with him. Maybe the culprit took it away? Maybe. But what would be the point of that? I better organise a data. I want the victim in the court record. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie by his side. It was the walkie-talkie Ezra used up until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Ezra up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks on Ezra's walkie-talkie. The captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. So the walkie-talkie was really important to the victim. But now the captain's dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor. Protect Orla from the ship's doctor? What does Sasha mean by that? What do you mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor? You know, Herman Crab? Ever since the accident a year ago, he's been completely different. When Ezra died, he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act. Euthanize the orca? It's horrible. They all thought Ezra's death was the orca's fault. Nobody believed in her but me. The ship's doctor always keeps poisons to euthanize the orca with on hand. And if Orla's been pronounced guilty yesterday's trial, he'd have used it. He was going to put her down right then and there? The ship's doctor was close to both the captain and Ezra, you know. I think he hates Orla. Did you want to be in the Swashbuckler Spectacular? Do you have regular people participate? Of course! We have a special tour for people who want to be in it. What roles would we play if we said yes? See, the roles of Blue Seahorse and Yellow Sea Slug are available. Judging by the colours, I must be a seahorse. And I'm a sea slug? No way, I won't do it. The sea slugs are all sluttery and beautiful, Athena. They are. In that case, I'll do it. Oh, mine's pretty much an open book. I hope we can do a show together someday. Oh, have you been using the whistle I gave you? Of course. But I can't get Orla to do any tricks. I can't believe you can command that huge creature. It's pretty impressive, Sasha. Pretty cool, huh? I bet there aren't too many people who can say. They literally get to whistle while they work. That must be nice for you. But Orla's the one who was impressive, really, not me. It's easy to see how much you care about Orla. You two are a good team. What? But you and I are a great team, right? We can top that. Sorry, secrets are the only things I know anything about. That's alright, don't worry about it. You'd be giving me a fish? You were challenging me to a fight, eh? Arr!
What? No, what kind of rule is that? That's how it goes in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Present a fish, start fighting. The the fish is thrown down and glorious battle begins. Oh, you're so cool when you're up there jumping and slashing.
Belay that top little lassie, compliments will get you north.
Oh, you sound like a real pirate.
Athena just eats this stuff up.
This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha?
Huh? No, mine's at the aquarium.
Yeah? Mr. Arm said he found this one in the nap room.
Huh. I didn't think anyone else at the aquarium used a calendar like that.
The owner of this calendar had a meeting set up with the victim. This mystery person might be the killer. We better find the calendar's owner. I guess we better look into Dr. Crab a little more. Boss, let's go see Dr. Crab. I was just thinking the same thing. We have a lot of questions to ask him. Oh, it's Pearls and Rifle. What are you doing here? Rifle came in here, so I followed her. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot. Oh, Rifle! Ah, what are you doing? Stop that. There we go.
You silly mother penguin, what have you injured my spectacular genius brain?
Dr. Crab, are you alright?
Huh? Oh, it's you people. I see you bought Rifle for me.
Rifle was really laying into you.
Well, she hates me because I think I took her baby away from her.
Gee, Rifle looks so happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper?
Ah! Stop this cacophony!
The biological parent and the caregiver parent locked in a struggle over the child.
Do you think you can hold this silly mother penguin down for me?
Alright, I'll try. What are you doing? I think Rifle just threw something up.
Oh, I'm getting food for Sniper out of Rifle. Mother penguins stock up food for the babies in the stomach. They break it down so that it's easy for the baby to eat.
Wow, you sure know a lot about animals.
You're trying to pick a fight again, aren't you, young lady? Yes, I know a lot about animals. I'm a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly is in a bad mood, even for her.
Is Rifle okay?
Hold on, I'm checking her now. Girl in a strange outfit, can you turn Rifle on her back, please?
Alright. Rifle, I'm just going to turn you over, okay?
Huh. What's this? Bottom of the feet are pink.
I thought that was Rifle's footprints all over that sign.
Oh no! What kind of sickness is this? We have to go to a doctor.
Athena, get a hold of yourself. Dr. Crab's a veterinarian, remember?
It's just something she stepped in by the looks of it. It's her stomach that's the problem. There's still something in there. Here we go. Huh. Looks like she swallowed something odd. I know this pain will eat anything, but where should pick up something like this? Son of a gun, I have to talk to Marlon about her care.
Mr. Crab, may we see what was in Rifle's stomach?
Huh? Please be quiet, I'm busy right now.
Busy? You're just staring at that weird machine.
Well, I'm checking to see when Rifle ingested the foreign objects.
Just keeps looking at the machine. Won't even glance our way.
Now I'm really curious to know more about his monitoring system.
Can you tell us about the monitoring system you have here?
It's a collection of electronic medical records for all the creatures here. With the system and the camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7. I won't tell you any more than that. It's private company business, you see.
But medical records are usually just a history of past exams and data. I never heard any of that could monitor 24/7.
Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fool in you.
Why would you want to fool me? Well then. This guy's going to be a tough nut to crack.
I have my reasons.
This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Crab, do you know anything about this charm?
Charm? Hey, leave that alone. It belonged to Azura. What was Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach?
It's odd. When Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier, Sasha said she had Azura's charm. But that charm is still at the detention center. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say Azura and her boyfriend had matching charms? So this second charm must be the one that belongs to Azura's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible this charm belongs to Azura's boyfriend?
I refuse to talk about such personal details as this. See, subject closed.
Alright. He sure is touchy when it comes to Azura. I think it's pretty obvious why. Azura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it?
That's right. She was killed by the Orca.
Do you really think Orca killed her? I don't believe it.
I'm not going to say if the Orca did it on purpose, but the fact remains she killed Azura. I was right there the day of her death a year ago. I saw the Orca bite Azura with my own eyes.
But is that really the whole truth of what happened? I guess only all knows what really happened, both a year ago and this time. Right, you.
Take that!
Time to break some locks. I want you to tell me about the monitoring system here.
You don't let out people, do you, Mr. Lawyer? They're just electronic medical records and feeds from security cameras. With these, I can monitor all of the animals 24/7.
And I say that's not true. I have proof you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system.
Take that!
The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 o'clock. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7?
Well, Okay, you got me. I guess it was a pretty weak explanation. You're right. I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. But if I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring into action right away. And if I can examine an animal, I can usually tell exactly what's going on with them.
He's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do it 24/7.
I'm here at the aquarium most of the time, and I can go anywhere anytime to examine an animal.
Anywhere? I'd say that's not true either. I have proof there's a place you can't go.
Take that!
The only people who have access to the orca pool room are the owner and Sasha. How can you say you monitor all the animals?
Son of a gun, so you knew about the security card, did you?
Damn, I wish they were all that easy.
Yes, tighter security was imposed on the Arca a year ago as a precaution. To Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card.
I guess she's trying to protect all from him. So you're monitoring the animals with a system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system.
Now you're trying to pick a fight with me. Very well. I suppose it's fitting the spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about the ship-shape aquarium and ecological data organization system.
So what does that machine you were using do?
It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. I call it Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it?
Torpedo? As in man the battle stations and all that?
No, the name I give to the data organization system. Torpedo. Tele-observation, real-time pertinent data organizer.
Okay. But is it super admin restricted desktop password protected? That is a very strange callback to make. Very strange callback.
The torpedo collects data through sensors placed on near the subjects. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. It gathers this information 24 hours a day. All of this data is sent to a terminal in these monitors.
Wow, this torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on her too?
Yes, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. Depending if there's attached to the ID tag at the base of the flipper. The torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though. Hard to attach sensors to the orca or the fish, so theirs are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the shell stage, don't have sensors. Here we go. It's telling me the time Rifle saw the foreign object. Approximately 4 a.m. on July the 20th. What an odd time.
That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning. Maybe that's why she couldn't take my fish. She was full from the night before. At least Orla ate it, so that's okay.
All ate another animal's food? That's odd. She's never done that before. And then she had an episode too. I better take a look at the data. Huh. She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th to yesterday afternoon.
So Rifle had a late night snack, but Orla went hungry, huh?
It appears so. Let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. And to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance.
I'm worried about Alder's condition. I better remember this torpedo data. I still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about torpedo. Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide these into the torpedo system?
Oh, it's a safe system that's been approved for use in other countries. It hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. That's why I always carry the terminal around with me. Not something I want the police poking their nose into.
You mean you're breaking the law?
Which is why I was giving you the secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. He felt the animal's care was more important than the legality. We wanted to shield the rest of the staff, so we kept it secret.
But breaking the law is breaking the law.
Banal. But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. Do we simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost while we wait for laws to change?
Ah, now you're twisting things around. I'd like to use this as evidence during the trial tomorrow, but it may result in you in Shipshape Aquarium being brought up on charges.
Well, I followed my own convictions and I have no regrets. You're already doing your job. I can't blame you for that, Mr. Lawyer.
I appreciate that. What's that sound? Another penguin?
That's my ringtone.
Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things. Maybe he wanted it to sound like Sniper.
Hello? Crab speaking. Son of a gun, you people again! Stop harassing this aquarium! Alder was found not guilty. Why on earth should she be put down? Huh? Come down on the 26th and explain? Fine, I will just write it down in my... Son of a gun, where did my calendar go?
His calendar? Could he be talking about that calendar?
I realize that if it comes to that, I'll use the drug to euthanize her.
Mr. Wright, he said euthanize her. We better ask him more about this. And I should try presenting him that calendar too. Dr. Crab, is this your calendar?
Yes, that's mine. What are you doing with it?
Mr. Ryan's found it in the nap room.
Oh, I must have forgot it there when I tried to get some rest.
It shows a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins.
Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now please don't tell anyone about it. It's embarrassing. Azora designs a calendar. This one here's a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year and died before it went on sale.
You and Miss Summers romantically involved?
What? Who gave you that idea?
Just I sensed sadness in your heart when you talked about the calendar.
Of course you weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings.
He looks shaken, though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 o'clock on July the 20th as scheduled?
No. We were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up.
Is that really true? Sasha finished cleaning the orca pool at 6. If Dr. Crab managed to get in the pool room somehow and meet the victim, then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. Who was that phone call from?
Son of a gun, you heard that?
Who didn't hear that?
It was the Centre for Dangerous Animal Control calling with a demand. They said the Orca may have been found not guilty this time, but if she ever attacked a human again, we would have to put her down.
Put her down? But that's horrible. Did you agree to their demand?
Animals sometimes do attack humans. Of course, humans sometimes kill animals to protect themselves. If it comes to that, yes, as a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out the euthanation. Euthanization. Say it properly, Wolfie. Using this poison.
Huh? That capsule. The same letters as the one that was in the Orla's stomach. Did Dr. Crab try and kill Orla? Let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab.
What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave.
I heard something disturbing from the writer Norma Plume. I think Shipshape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secret. And it has something to do with the recent murder. Oh boy. 5 Cyclops?
That's lighter. She just has to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun, I should have dealt with it all more carefully.
How am I going to remove all these locks? Huh? Oh, shit. Sorry to interrupt, but Prosecutor Blackquill wants Dr. Crab. Detective Fulbright.
Oh, you again. Couldn't you possibly have any more questions? You couldn't possibly have any more questions for me.
Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We're going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution, but he's been very stubborn and refusing to testify. And so we thought we'd ask you to be the witness in tomorrow's trial.
Did you really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell you what I know, no more, no less.
That would be fine. Now, if you please come along with me.
Well, looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow.
I don't know what secret you in this aquarium are hiding, but I'll uncover it if it helps save Miss Buckler.
Give it your best shot, then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Well, looks like we're going up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial. I bet he'll be one tough customer. Okay, better get our evidence organised for tomorrow. I have a feeling to hold on to the evidence I don't think we'll need in court. Hello? Mr. Wright, I went to Hickfield Clinic. Apollo, use your indoor voice. Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a lot I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that mysterious capsule's a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently the brand name is Freezies. Okay, yeah, it says Freezies right on it. They said the Shipshape Aquarium vet recently bought a large quantity from them. The vet? Dr. Crab. Freezies is supposed to be for people, but Dr. Crab told me it would work on other animals like orcas and dolphins too. So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison is actually sleeping pills?
and all are almost drowned today. Was it because she'd been given a sleeping pill? I found out more than just that about the capsule. Dr. Whitfield himself gave me some information. Shipshape Aquarium has someone on their staff named Azra Summers, right? Yeah, the one who died a year ago. Well, Azra Summers was getting certain medication from Ickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Butler. Really? Azra Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha? Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We're coming back to the office soon. Alright, Truce and I will be here. But we better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you going to do, Pearls?
I thought I'd stay overnight here and be with Order and Rifle. I'll be ready for a telecast during tomorrow's trial. Good luck to both of you. Thanks, Pearlie. By the way, when it proves Sasha innocent, she can see all the right away.
That way when we prove her innocent. I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. Before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence.
What? The ship's doctor and Azra are romantically involved? That's my theory, but I don't know if it's really true. I didn't be involved with that god-awful ship doctor. But I do admit they were friends. Would Azra send Dr. Crab videos, I wonder?
Videos? What do you mean?
Azra used to send her boyfriend videos of herself teaching the Orca tricks.
Thought you meant something else then.
I used to help Azra take the videos on her TV phone.
Well, thank goodness it meant something else then. This is an interesting bit of information. So TV phones can shoot videos too, huh? My dumb phone sure can't do that.
These TV phones are amazing. They can even record sounds you and I can't hear. All the equipment we use at Shipshape Aquarium is high-tech. The ship's doctor sends away for all kinds of electronics.
So all the high-tech stuff is Dr. Crab's doing, huh?
Anyway, I still highly doubt Azra's boyfriend was the ship's doctor.
But Dr. Crab found a charm yesterday and he was really shaken by it. The charm was just like the old keepsake of Azra.
Well, she did say her and her boyfriend had matching charms. Were the ship's doctor and Azra really a couple? I can't believe it.
I think Dr. Crab will be called as witness today. There's still so many unanswered questions. I hope to solve them all in today's trial.
I believe in you two. I know you can do it. And we will, Sasha. We promise.
Court is now in session for the trial of Sasha Butler.
The defense is ready. Ready. Now I'm completely thrown off. Very good.
It appears both the prosecution and defence are ready. Yesterday it was proven the orca was not guilty and the victim fell to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, did your investigation in the orca pool turn up anything?
It did. We found a blood stain from the victim at the bottom of the pool. On this.
Oh my, what a frightening looking rock. And you say it has a blood stain on it? Just looking at it gives me the willies. We can assume that there was no water in the pool at the time of the incident.
Very good. What a clever little deduction.
Oh, well, it's nice to get a compliment from the prosecution for a change.
Prosecutor Blackwell's completely changed the judge with his carrot and stick approach.
I guess I should have brought a few carrots of my own. Right, moving on. I've prepared a witness. Buckler was the only one who went to that room when there was no water in the pool. The witness will prove that. Come to the stand, witness. Name and occupation?
Dr. Herman Crabby. Sniper, stay in there!
And who's that cute little creature?
Such a restless bird. Quite unlike Tucker.
Beep.
Wow, sure up one up for Tucker. He shut Sniper up with a single sound.
Son of a gun. Dr. Herman Crab, ship-shape Aquarian's veterinarian.
And can you tell us the name of your cute little friend there as well?
Your Honour, please focus on the case.
But it's important to learn all we can about the witness.
This is Sniper. Beep, 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 beep. The offspring of a penguin named Rifle. Sniper lives in my hair. She might cause a commotion now and then, but please try to ignore her.
I was originally going to call the animal keeper to the stand, but he refused to testify, so I settled on the veterinarian. Now tell us, why was the defendant in the orca pool room when the water was drained?
In the early morning hours of July the 20th, Sasha was cleaning in the orca pool room. Sasha and Jack Shipley, the owner, were scheduled to do the cleaning together. During cleaning, the pool waters drained. While the cleaning was going on, Marla was taking care of the orca in the show pool. The pool water would never be drained unless the pool was being cleaned.
And you'll claim the victim was made to fall to his death during the cleaning?
Huh. Only Buckler and the owner had the security card necessary to enter the orca pool room. And we already know from the security company's record of card usage, the defendant was in the orca pool room during the time of cleaning. The witness testimony and the record of security card users are conclusive evidence.
So no one besides the defendant was at the scene and the water in the pool was drained?
Uh-oh. The judge already seems to be leaning towards the other side.
We have to strike fast. Your Honour, we're ready for our cross-examination now.
Oh, yes, of course. But please proceed then.
The power of youth comes in handy at times like this.
Hold it!
Why is the cleaning done so early in the morning? Essentially in the middle of the night.
Our aquarium's open every day of the year without break. Of course the cleaning has to come at night when there's no visitors.
No days off, is that it? I can relate to that. I guess prisoners don't get to take days off.
Things sure are different around our office, Herr Boss.
You don't have to rub it in quite so enthusiastically. So, was the defendant cleaning alone?
No. Hold it!
But Miss Buckler says that Mr. Shipley never showed up to help with the cleaning.
I don't know anything about that. All I know is that was what's on the schedule. Maybe they changed plans. They probably felt awkward with each other after the fight.
In any case, there's no proof the victim entered the orca pool room during cleaning.
Objection!
If you don't stop your yammering, I will pull your tongue out and barbecue it. Do you have to be so violent? Proof or none, the victim must have entered the pool room during cleaning. Witness, tell him why.
Jack must have entered the orca pool room. The reason I think so is because... Hold it!
You don't mean to say the record shows both their cards being used?
No, only Satchel's. But they must have gone in together. Jack's body was found in the room, so it's the only logical explanation.
We talked about this just yesterday. What purpose does that brain of yours serve?
You're even more bird brain than Rifle.
Objection!
Witness, I will not allow birds to be belittled in my presence. Limit your disparaging comments to the defense alone. So I get disparaged either way. Great.
Bird lover, huh? I guess we're not destined to become best friends.
That is fine. All I need for you is to talk about the state of the scene during cleaning.
Alright, fine.
Oh, I don't know. I think the two of them were made for each other.
Hold it!
So the cleaning is done with the pool drained with water.
That's right. They use the hoist there to lower themselves into the bottom of the pool. They can do regular cleaning with water in the pool, but this was an intensive session. I never cleaned my own lab, however.
Don't you think it might be due then? Guess I couldn't talk, right?
Well, Sasha and Marlon come in and clean it for me on occasion. I'm too busy myself. I have animals to look after. Like this one, for example.
Such an adorable little creature. It does cheer to this bleak courtroom.
Your reaction to Tucker was very different, as I recall.
Tucker's a fine bird too, of course. Please continue, Dr. Crab. Quickly now.
As I was saying, Sasha was cleaning the orca pool room. Hold it!
So Orla was moved all the way over to the show pool. Why was that?
Well, it wouldn't do to get her covered in cleanser, would it? Of course she was moved. You don't take a bath while you're cleaning the tub, do you?
Excellent point. I usually clean the tub after I take a bath myself. I was assigned to clean the shower stalls yesterday. They were cleaner than an Edo bathhouse by the time I was done.
I guess Prosecutor Blackwell's the Fadiscus type.
I polished it so well, I bet the inmates are slipping and sliding all over right about now. Maybe he's not so much the Fadiscus type as a prankster type.
Somehow I don't think that's it either.
Anyway, clean the orca pool just like cleaning the tub. Hold it!
There's no possibility it would be drained at any time other than during cleaning.
None.
Oh, shut down with a single word. Why are you so certain?
Think about it. If the pool water were drained, what would happen to the orca?
The poor thing. Whose side do you want, Athena?
Exactly, young lady. Without water, the orca would be alright for a short period of time. Anything longer than that would pose serious risk. She'd even die.
So the fact all is alive and well is proof the water wasn't drained on her?
That's right. The orca pool and the show stage pool are next door to each other. A hoist runs between the two to move the orca and equipment back and forth. When intensive cleaning's done, the orcas move to the show stage pool first. The water's only drained while the pool's being cleaned.
Please add that information to your testimony.
Hold it!
I guess you're right.
Son of a gun, why'd you harp on it so?
The defense loves to make a fuss over nothing.
You do like to start trouble, don't you, Mr. Lawyer? Just like this one. Beep, beep.
How rude. Don't compare Mr. Wright to Sniper. Grizzly's suit may make him look a little bit like a penguin. Athena. Is that what she really thinks of me?
I wish Sniper and Miss Baby Chick would both stop all this peeping and cheeping.
Miss Baby Chick? How dare you? No, wait, that actually sounds pretty cute. Wow, he just got away with calling a young woman a chick in court. Somehow I think we have to show the water could have been drained at some other time. If we don't, Sash will be the only one under suspicion. There must be a hint somewhere. Better look through the evidence again. Have to find out how the water could have been drained while all it was there.
Objection!
If the water in the pool is drained, you say, the orca could die? Is that necessarily true?
What are you talking about?
There's a way to let the water out without harming the orca, isn't there? Your Honour, please allow me to submit this photograph.
Oh, this is...
As you can see, there's no water around the Skull Rock area. With the pool in this state, the victim could have been made to fall to his death. However, there is water on the other side of the partition, and Orla looks just fine.
Son of a gun.
In other words, the partition is set up at the bottom of the pool. The water can be drained without doing Orla any harm.
Are you implying the water could have been drained at the time other than cleaning?
Yes, there is that possibility. Dr. Crab's shaking. Looks like he has something to hide. Could it have something to do with the calendar note about meeting with the victim? It might. I'll submit it to the judge. Your Honour, please take a look at this calendar.
Oh, you waved that around in court yesterday. You don't need to drag your souvenir out today.
Actually, I'd like you to make a note of the entry for the day of the incident.
Let me see here. Meet the captain at the Orca Pool at 7 a.m. This note's about a planned meeting with the victim.
What? The defense would like to argue at the time of that meeting, the pool may have been drained of its water.
Whose calendar is that?
It belongs to Dr. Herman Crab. Isn't that right, Dr. Crab?
Son of a gun, so you suspect me, do you?
What's the meaning of this calendar entry, Dr. Crab? Explain yourself.
Fine, I was supposed to meet Jack at the orca pool at that time. But I ended up not going.
So you're saying you simply broke your promise? You can't get out of it that easily. I believe you have some explaining to do.
Objection!
Your blade is sharper than I thought, right, Dono. But your cut was shallow, a mere surface scratch. There's a saying among prisoners, do not see, hear, nor speak to smooth-talking lawyers. If you think the witness is suspicious, show your proof. The candor alone isn't good enough, huh? I have to prove the victim could have fallen to his death at 7 a.m. that meeting time.
Let's put our heads together, boss. The victim could have fallen during cleaning when the pool was completely drained. Or using the partition, it could have been at 7 a.m. with the water partially drained. What would be the major difference in circumstances between these two possibilities?
What circumstance was different? The answer could really tell us something. What circumstance was different between the two possibilities of cleaning and... If the murder occurred at a time other than during cleaning, the orca mustn't have been there.
Oh, you're right. And that would mean that Orla witnessed the murder.
What's this? You're sheathing your sword so soon? Stop yammering to each other and show me how to wield your sword. Alright then, my sword is poised and ready. If the murder was committed at a time other than cleaning time, then Orla must have been present at the scene. If I can prove the murder happened right in front of Orla, I can prove that Miss Buckler is not guilty. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Wright, are you implying the orca was a witness to the crime? That's exactly what I'm implying. And? How do you intend to prove the orca witnessed the murder? Are you going to put the orca on the stand and cross-examine her? This is a critical point. I better think about it carefully. The defense will...